Welcome to the Stuff and Junk Show. We share our opinions on random subjects from interesting news, social topics, pop culture, our likes and dislikes, things we've seen, heard, or read, what we did, and what we do. You know, stuff and junk. Hello, my name is Albert.
Hey, Johnny.
And it's just the two of us here. Yeah, just the two of us. We can record this podcast now. Yeah, okay.
Crickets. Nothing.
Crickets.
We're really going for the young demographic of a son that's like 50 years old. That's what we're going for. Good Lord.
Yeah. So I've decided that since our recording times have been like varied depending on how many hosts are in the episode, I like to say that if it's just two of us, probably just me and Jiaming, it would be like a 30-minute episode. And if there's three of us, there's 45, and there's 45 minutes. If there's all of us, me, you, Anna, and Ruti, then let's make it a full hour kind of thing. So this gives me an excuse to have a short episode of a 30-minute episode. Yay! I'm probably just gonna toss in like a flashback episode at the end to pad the episode for whatever. That, and it also gives me an excuse to relive some of the old episodes from 10 years ago. And since they're not available on YouTube, I can put them to the podcast this way. It basically excuses. But here we are.
Sounds like you're padding the episode right now. You know what I mean? I think we just get to the show.
You got it.
Good Lord.
All right, here we go. It's the 972nd episode of the show, and as of the recording, it's currently 6:52 p.m., June 29, 2026, in Jalisco, Mexico. And it's time we take a look and see what's up.
What's up?
So, apparently there is this person in Mexico that is stopping bike thieves. Have you heard of the story? What's up with that, or skip it?
Yeah, sure, why not?
So there is a bizarre string of incidents which began on June 13 in the municipality of Lagos de Moreno, has left authorities investigating at least 5 cases over a span of 10 years of what people are calling the mass Batman that hunts.
Oh, is this the one with the guy tapes up the thieves?
That tapes up thieves and to poles and leaves them for the police. So yeah, they're calling him the Mexican Batman, or the Batman of Lagos de Moreno. So just like in the comic books or the Dark Knight, you know, the police is hunting for this guy, which tells me like, hey, if the guy is doing your job, I mean, why hunt him down?
I think there's a thing called due process.
Sure, yeah. But I mean that's why they leave them. They leave them in the pole. You know, hey, this guy was gonna steal.
Actually, I think they would prefer witnesses and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And also, are we sure this is not like a PR thing? This is not. How do you restrain a guy, stop a guy from stealing a bicycle, and then hold them against a pole and tape them up? How's that possible?
I have no idea. It's
exactly. So when I first read it, I kind of brushed it aside. I didn't take it too seriously. So I don't think, you know what I mean. Unlike there's no superhuman strength involved. You know what I mean. It's not like, as far as I know, he didn't like handcuff the person first and then take them up. So I don't know how it's possible where you stop a thief, have him sit or restrain him against a pole long enough to get enough tape around his body to restrain it. I don't get any of it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I call BS.
I mean, it is kind of sus. I mean, unless the guy drugged him or something, or knocked him down and then tied him into the pole.
Then who's the real criminal at that point? You know what I mean?
Well, you know, maybe they.
So we're talking about a guy with a prescription pad now. You know what I mean?
Look at you, like defending the crooks here.
I'm not defending anybody. I'm just saying this story is BS, man. You know what I mean? I think everybody who's read the story has seen way too many movies. You know, like he tranquilized some guy, then duct taped him. I just don't think it's. I don't understand it on a physical, practical level. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Okay. Has there any?
I call BS.
Have you read any proof that the bikes that are right next to the?
I'm going to say common sense. I think common sense is my proof. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the whole due process thing is a factor because the cops can't really do anything with these people. They pretty much let them go because there's no proof they did anything except for the stolen bike right in front of them. Come on. So
I don't know. Have they proven that it's a stolen bike and stuff like that? Has any owner of the bike stepped up and said, yeah, that's a stolen bike? What if it's just a guy taping people up, taping people, people standing next to a bike and he's taping them up for no reason. You know what I mean? And then they actually step up and say, yeah, that's my stolen bike.
Well,
you know what
I mean, supposedly there has been multiple incidents that with a sharp rise in motorcycle thefts in that area, and I guess all the residents were kind of frustrated by them. And then this happens, and now the residents are like, "Yay! Somebody's finally doing something about it."
But they're connecting two might be two disparate things. You know, causation does not equal results, whatever that expression is. You know what I mean? See, some weirdo sees what do you call it? Bicycles are being stolen, stuff like that. You know, in this area. You know what? I'm just gonna randomly get my friends and take them up to a pole. I say, yeah, I call the cops on them. I don't know. I don't understand. I honestly, when I first I didn't like do a deep dive, but it didn't make sense in my brain. You know what I mean?
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not just my call is not. It might be real, and it is definitely not just one guy. This isn't just one Batman guy. It's probably like a
gang. You think it's a gang?
I think it's
no, I'm with you.
I think it's a group of residents in that area that are fed up with all these motorcycle thieves, and they're like, you know what? Let's team up and catch these people in the act.
Now we're talking. No, I'm getting into it. I thought it was like a low vigilante. No, it's a gang. It's a gang vigilante. That makes more sense. You know what I mean?
That makes more sense. I mean, media-wise, saying it's a
Bat family, you're saying.
It's a Bat family. Yeah,
you got the absolutely. You got Damian Wayne. You know what I mean? You got Tim Drake. You got Jason Todd coming back from the dead. All right, that would make sense.
Yeah, there we go. What's funny is that besides the heavy duty duct tape that they wrapped around them in a pole or whatever, they apparently also put mustaches and cat whiskers drawn on their faces, along with the word ratero, which is Spanish for thief.
All right, this gang is much better than I am because I would use dildos. You know what I mean? Hey man, guess where this dildo's going? Hold on, we're gonna take a picture. Take a picture.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Even the cops said they're not saying it's a lone individual. They're also assuming it might be a larger group of people doing this.
See, that makes more sense. Yeah. Now I'm with it. Now I get it. If it's a gang, then that makes sense. That makes sense. You know, if you're stealing a bike or something like that, and then like a gang walks up on you, that makes sense. It can't just be one dude. All right.
Yeah. So
we did it. We solved it.
It shouldn't be Batman of Lajos de Moreno. It should be, Bat Familia de Lajos de Familia. Yeah, something like that. So
I'm moving down.
There we go. Okay, moving on. Speaking of animals, there is apparently one of the World Cup matches. They were refusing this quote unquote celebrity to enter the stadium. What's up with that, or skip it?
Oh, I don't think I caught this one. Yeah, who is the quote unquote celebrity?
So one of the biggest folk heroes of this World Cup is Merlin the Duck. Which arrived in Mexico City's stadium on Wednesday, but to the match against Czech Republic. But apparently,
I would turn Duck away. Yeah, you're not getting it back.
But this duck was winning the hearts across social media. Supporters had launched an effort urging organizers to allow the beloved bird to attend the match alongside his family. So
the U.S. is actively rejecting every brown and black person that comes in for a World Cup. You think I care about some duck? It's all right. It's fine.
I mean, this isn't even in the U.S. This is in Mexico.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't care about other countries. America can't even take care of its own problems. Forget this duck. You know what I mean? He's lucky to end up in duck soup. Is all I'm saying. It's fine. Sorry. They'll be all right.
It's a duck. You know what? It's a duck in a jersey, in a soccer jersey.
Nah, it's all right. Yeah, watch it from the bar. It's all right. Get out of here.
Okay. Let's see. It says here, since his first appearance, Merlin has grown into a social media phenomenon and an international celebrity, wearing a green Mexico jersey and proudly accompanying his family as they sell drinks throughout the city.
Is it one of those animals that's predicting the winner of each World Cup game? Remember that corgi that predicted some of the basketball winners and stuff, and also some other animals has predicted World Cup winners before. Does the duck do that? Does it have some sort of special skill, or just like a comfort duck?
No, it's just like I said right here. This family sells
drinks.
Get out
of here! No, I've heard enough.
His family sells drinks. He's like a mascot.
You know what? How about pick some winners? How about that? You know what I mean? Pick some winners, then you can get in. How about that? You know what I mean? Get out of here.
Well, what's funny here is Merlin has also found himself at the center of a trademark dispute when at least 2 applications before Gomez sought the rights to his name for exclusive commercial use. Okay.
Yeah, this is all PR money stuff. Man. Who cares about this stuff? Get out of here. Get out of here.
Just saying. It's like a local duck that gained popularity, and then it went up into the limelight, and then now all this stuff.
And nobody gives a rat's ass, especially the people that literally gatekeep the stadium. I guess they don't give a rat's ass.
Well, the Mexicanos care about this duck, so there's that. Okay. Speaking of animals, there is this animal that was missing for 2 weeks in Texas.
The giraffe?
The giraffe, yeah, exactly.
Did they find a giraffe?
Well, this article here is Gracie the missing giraffe is found in Texas after 2 week search.
Was it alive?
Yeah. The precocious young animal, who authorities said defied the norms of her fellow giraffes by scaling a rocky slab to escape the Cedar Hollow Ranch in Real County, Texas, was spotted the morning of June 26, about 4 miles south of the ranch. It's missing for 2 weeks, and it was found 4 miles south of the ranch. It's a giraffe. Is it really hard for a giraffe to? Is it really hard to find a giraffe in?
I think Texas? It really is. Texas is huge, man. I've been to Texas before. It's a lot of flatlands, man.
Giraffes are huge. They're the necks like stick up all in the sky.
You know what's huger? You know what's huger? If that's a real word, a giraffe. I mean, Texas plain. You know, the Texas grassland, the flatness of Texas. Yeah, you can't see anything there. It's hard. It's rough out there.
All right. Yeah.
But, don't think about. You know what? Next time a giraffe goes visit one, you go find it. How about that? You know what I mean? You'd be such a smart ass. You know what I mean? You go find a giraffe. How about that?
What,
how about they release the giraffe and you go find it? How about that? Give the giraffe a 10-minute start, and you go find it. How about that?
They don't have like drone technology that can like scour the area.
Yeah, with drone technology. Oh, they never thought about that. Oh, they really need you. A drone. Oh, a drone. It's like, oh, who do? Who didn't think of that? You know what I mean? You know what? Post your phone number on social media. Let them find you next time. You know what I mean? Albert, the giraffe finder. How about that?
I mean, do you know how they found the giraffe? Through an aerial search. I mean, come on. Drone technology.
Like I said, there's a lot of air. There's a lot of air in Texas. How about that? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think from the air, the giraffe looks pretty small. So it would be kind of hard. But yeah.
You know what, Smarty Pants? Like I said, you go find one next time. You go find a giraffe next time.
Well, I mean, where would I do that?
Like, you know what? They should release it. They should release it next time. I said, you know what? We're gonna release this traffic, give it 10-minute head start, and Albert's got this. You know what I mean? How about that?
Okay.
They'll give you the drone too. They'll give you like a couple drones. You fly it.
Okay. Well, I ran out of local recent news here, so I got a handful of like old news here that might be entertaining. Apparently,
we invaded Iraq. What happened? What? This is the news. How old are we talking about?
Okay, right. So this one, another one of this kind of stories here that begs the question, the believability of it. There's a funeral package for people whose biggest life goal is to like, if you want to pull a prank to people, there's a funeral package that brings this particular service to your funeral. What's up with that, or skip it?
I'm just gonna guess it's some sort of like a striptease, lap dance, that sort of thing.
Well, I mean, it does involve a woman.
Yeah, of course. So go ahead.
So for around $500, a mysterious woman will show up at your funeral dressed entirely in black, arrive in a limo, stand silently in the black,
like a mistress or something like that. Yeah.
But stand silently in the back wearing sunglasses, shed a few emotional tears, and then vanish without explaining who she is.
There you go.
Basically, she looks like the mom from the Addams Family, and basically she's there to like make it mysterious. Like, who's that person? Like, what does that have to do with the person that died? Yeah. So, I mean, it's an interesting idea, but for $500, sure.
Yeah, I'm not going. When I pass away, I don't think I have the foresight to go and plan a shits and giggles type of thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just burn me.
So when I was looking at this story, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. That's an interesting story. First off, it's apparently not new. It's old. Secondly, why won't they provide a link for the service? At least, like, give me the link, which makes it more believable.
Probably out of business. It's probably out of business where it's a prank. And I think you might have been pranked.
And the one picture that I see is the same exact one picture. So I don't even know if this is really a thing.
I think you just fell for a prank. I think you might want to edit this out. I think you got fell for a prank. This service doesn't exist.
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm calling it. Do you know what nomophobia is? What's up with that, or skip it?
People who can't say no?
Nomophobia.
People who hate Japanese, who can't go to a normal restaurant.
No more, or is it like no more? It's like they have a phobia saying no more.
Sure.
It's a contributing factors and the relationship with social interaction and anxiety among nursing students. Okay.
Well, they really picked the wrong profession, man. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if you can't interact with people. I think nursing maybe not be for you.
No, but there's a thing that happens that makes it hard for them to be social because of nomophobia. Would you like to guess what nomophobia is? The fear of.
Sorry. I thought you would get to it. I don't know. I was still guessing. It's the fear of needles.
No, it's the fear of being without their phones.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Is that a real thing? Oh, that can't be a real thing.
Apparently so.
I think we have too many psychiatrists. What do you think of that? You know, we have too many of them just making up stuff now. That's fine.
I'm looking at this article right now, and it doesn't say that. But the article I saw said that.
What? I think you've been pranked again. I think there's 2 straight stories you've been pranked. These are not real things.
Hold on. What is nomophobia?
Yeah. Man, I actually missed the girls this week.
Oh yeah, so do I. Yeah, let's work for you. Yeah, it says here like no mobile phone, derived from no mobile phobia. Mm-hmm. So yeah, it is a phone thing. The psychological and physical anxiety experienced when an individual is without access to a working mobile phone, has a dead battery, or lacks network connectivity. Physical symptoms: increased heart rate, shortness of breath, trembling, sweating, and dizziness when separated from the device. Feelings of panic, acute stress, or being disconnected from society. Constantly checking notifications, feeling a need to keep the phone within arm's reach, or refusing to turn the device off is the behavioral traits of it.
Yeah, I don't think that's a real thing. There are billions of people who can't afford mobile phones. Do you think they get this phobia, or is it a made up thing? Well, everything made up.
Well, I mean, everything that has some kind of like psychological thing has to be defined by something. So I guess that's where they got the nomophobia thing part. Mm-hmm. All right, nomophobia. And no more of that article.
When I was a kid, they would be called just shitheads. You know what I mean? They would call big babies and stuff like that. How about that? You know what I mean?
Big babies. Okay. What hotel in France is doing to protect celebrities from seagulls? I feel like I talked about this a while back.
I don't remember.
Would you like to guess what they do to protect celebrities from seagulls?
Bow and arrow. They go out and they shoot all the arrows.
Wow.
Before the celebrity comes out.
Was this for the premiere of the Hunger Games?
Yeah. Exactly.
Or Robin Hood?
They hire people to go out there and just shoot down the seagulls and stuff like that. That's my first and final guess.
They deploy hawks.
Oh, right on.
Hawks to get seagulls. Is that how sounding?
What if I said yes? What if
I will stop.
What if I sustainably and confidently said yes? That's exactly what hawk sounds like. Like, how would I know? Come on, man.
I don't know. Okay. And lastly, this is an old story, but I've never heard of this actually. So, as you're familiar, Filipinos are stereotypically love karaoke, right? Would you believe?
Well, you guys invented it, so yeah.
We did not really invent. Well, it's like a code. That's a whole contentious thing, I guess. Like a Japanese person made the machine.
I've said this a million times. I've told this joke a million times before, but you know what? Take credit for it. You know what I mean? The Japanese owes you a lot. You know what I mean? It's fine. Just take it.
Anyways, there is one song that might get you killed if you sing it the wrong way. Was up with that or skip it?
Let's just skip it. Let's just leave that. Let's leave that be a mystery and stuff like that.
What? You're not really curious at all?
Nope. Now this is what things. The Philippines are filled with just barbaric karaoke monsters and stuff like that. That if you sing a song the wrong way, they'll murder you. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna.
What do you call it? I'm like, I'm this is for the white audience. You know what I mean?
I'm going to override your vote and mention what it is.
No. That's why people think that they're savages in the Philippines. That's fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's fine. No. They're crazy. They're crazy out there, man. It's crazy. It's wild out there. You know what I mean?
Well, shouldn't the listeners be warned what song this is?
I'm not taking this seriously, but yeah, go ahead.
Frank Sinatra's "My Way."
Sure.
So basically, it's purely coincidence.
You might want to explain to the kids who Frank Sinatra is first.
Frank Sinatra was a famous singer, celebrity person in like the 1950s or whatever, who was also a singer. Yeah, I think kids know who Frank Sinatra is, right? Yes?
No? Probably not. Kids use. Yeah.
So
go ask my nephew who Frank Sinatra is. He'll punch you in the face. Like, I don't know what that is.
Okay, but apparently from a span of like a decade or whatever, they kind of hinted that they kind of like noticed that there's a string of killings that somehow is connected to karaoke, and there was one incident where this is the folklore, the urban legend of somebody singing the song, and apparently the one of the people who managed the bar couldn't stand the fact that they were singing it bad, that he got shot.
Yeah.
So the sayings are here. This is another story. Just when they thought the murders had ended, the My Way killing struck again in 2018 when a 60-year-old man was stabbed by his neighbor during a birthday party. According to reports, the senior grabbed the mic from his neighbor just when My Way was about to play. A fistfight ensued, ending with the neighbor stabbing the elderly man. So that wasn't even because of the singing. That was just because coincidence. So
how does any of this have to do with the fact that Frank Sinatra and the singer wrong? These are personal griefs for people with real serious issues. That's all. You know what I mean?
You don't think it's very coincidental that this is the song that might cause people to die?
It's a coincidence.
Especially since
and you also mentioned it's an urban legend. None of this is verified. You know what I mean? Again, I don't think these people are like sweet angels, model members of the community. You know what I mean? I'm sure these guys have other things going on. You know what I mean? Gangsters, alcohol, and stuff like that. Somebody probably slept with somebody's wife and stuff like that. You know what I mean? These are all contributing
factors. Okay, sure, yeah. You know the reason why I bring this article up, right?
Because you actually want to kill somebody over a Frank Sinatra song.
No, because I actually want to sing it. And now the end
you sing it wrong. Well, I don't like it. Can I kill you?
And so I face the final curtain.
Yeah,
my friend.
You know what? The way you sing it,
I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain.
Nobody knows.
I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway.
Again, I'm thinking people want to murder you now.
Much more than this.
If people didn't want to kill you before, they want to kill you right now.
I did it my way. And that's what's up. Yay.
I think we should skip this week now. I seriously think we should skip this week. Of the 10 stories that you mentioned, I think 3 of them were BS. And they're not even true things. I don't really think I can hire somebody to be a fake widow or a fake mistress at my funeral. I think some of this stuff is real fake. It's not our finest hour.
That was worth it. All right. Now, this is the part where Albert has a list and wants you to guess. I mean, you're the only one here, but here we go. Okay. So in 2025, we have here a list. I think you probably have came across this list because I don't see how you would not have come across this list. U.S. OnlyFans spending by state, city, and county.
Not only do I know this list, I'm an active participant. I've contributed. No, I'm kidding. Sorry, I was forming that joke in my head. I didn't actually listen to what the list was. I only heard OnlyFans. What is it again?
Oh, it's just you know how Pornhub does a thing like which state and spends the most in Pornhub, that kind of thing. Well, I guess OnlyFans decided like, you know what, we can do the same thing. So they did this thing. They did the list for 2025, right? And they have here the categories are state rankings, the per capita OnlyFans leaders, right? 10 states by per capita OnlyFans spending, and then they have here the 10 cities by spending density. So the 10 cities part is the one that has gotten a little bit viral because basically it doesn't matter if there are other states that spent more money. These are by capita, they're the ones that spent the most, even though they're not like the most numbers of people. They're the ones that spent the most.
I think people know what per capita means. Come on, man! It's a way of making mathematical sense of making up a population proportion.
You know with that said. Here's the top 10. Would you like to guess What
I'm
city?
gonna guess because you spent so much qualifiers. There's so many viral, blah blah blah, and they must come from like conservative cities or states and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Kind of like
Which shouldn't
Pornhub,
be,
right?
yeah, which shouldn't surprise people and stuff like that because you all. What was that expression? Every accusation is a confession and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I will say I'm gonna start with Salt Lake City. How about that?
Salt Lake City, number 3.
Yep, that's what I thought.
It's $412,000 per 10,000.
Yeah. What's another other conservative area? Let me see here. I want somewhere in Mississippi, I guess. What's the biggest city in Mississippi?
Mississippi, not in the list.
Oh, okay. Okay. Guess states too. Okay.
Well, you're guessing cities, but no city in Mississippi is in the top.
Oh, yeah, I got that. Okay, let's go for some Florida cities then. Jacksonville. How about that?
There are Florida in this thing, but not Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. What, Orlando,
number 2.
Oh,
466,000.
Is there another Florida city like Miami?
Miami, number 4. 374,000.
Yeah, look at this. Like I said, you know what? I'm just gonna list red states. How about that? You know what I mean? Is there any state from Kentucky?
No.
Oh, any cities from what's in the conservative?
They're not all red states, by the way. But go on.
I know. For shit and giggles, to prove a point, I'm just get through red states. What about Ohio?
Ohio has one on the list.
Yeah, Cincinnati.
Oh wait. No, not Cincinnati.
Oh, Cleveland.
Cleveland, 303 and number 6.
Oh, freaks. Let's see what else is there.
So judgmental.
Hey, prove me wrong. I mean, seriously, I mean, prove me wrong, right? The science of the back up what I said. Let's go. Let's point towards Texas. How many Texas cities are there?
None in the top 10.
Oh, the
shocker!
Freak. Oh, look at that! Well, they probably don't get internet out there. That's why. Let's see.
Wait, hold on. I know they blocked Pornhub. Did they also block OnlyFans?
Maybe they did. Maybe that's it. Yeah. Maybe, you know what? That might be. Yeah, that might not be. They might not be on the list not because of desire. You know, like they want to. What about any cities from Alabama?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Illinois. And Illinois is a blue state. Sorry. Georgia.
Georgia does have one.
Oh, is it Atlanta?
Atlanta, number 1. Oh. Atlanta, 525,000.
Oh, those freaks, man! Those real freaks.
So you got.
How many have I gotten?
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6.
I think I got most of them. You can go through the list.
All right, number 10, Las Vegas, Nevada, 258,000. Number 9, St. Louis, Missouri.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed St. Louis.
261,000. Number 8, Seattle, Washington, 288,000. I mean, there's a lot of nerds there, right? Ha! Yeah. Number 7, Denver, Colorado. Very much not a red state, but yeah, like Washington. Yeah. 296.
What else you can do up in Denver? You know what I mean? All the altitude and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Number 6, Cleveland, Ohio. Number 5, Minneapolis, Minnesota. 237,000.
Oh, right on.
And number 4, Miami, Florida. Number 3, Salt Lake City, Utah. Number 2, Orlando, Florida. And number 1, Atlanta, Georgia.
Look at that.
There we go.
No, Los Angeles is the bigger list. So,
no.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. But in terms of all state spending, California is number 10. But once again, that is only still lower than the city thing. It's 88,000. That's a quite big difference. California as a whole, 88,000. Atlanta, Georgia, where did the list go? 525,000. Yeah. So yeah.
I mean, we got work tonight. We got work to do, guys. For people listening in California, we got work to do. In Los Angeles, we got work to do.
There we go.
More jerking off, I guess. I don't know what this.
All right. Now, what else you got?
So, as we're recording this today, what's today? June 29th?
June 29th.
So tomorrow's June 30th, obviously. So obviously we're in the middle of the calendar year, right?
Not only that, but this is the last June recording for the month, and it's also the last week of the first 6 months of the year.
Yeah, we know how the middle works, guys. Yeah, we know how it works. But
this is all. We also just passed with half Christmas.
Yeah. So, like I was saying, it is the middle of the year, so I just figured I'd go through 2 lists. First is television shows, and the second list will be movies. Television shows will be pretty quick because, to be honest with you, I have not watched as much TV as I have in previous years. I've only watched 20 complete seasons of television shows. And now
are you doing a top 10 or
no, I'm not. I'm just doing some honorable mentions and then top tier stuff. So, like I said, I only see 20 seasons worth of television this year, and that's not. I mean, that's the thing is, not all 20 seasons of these television shows were released in 2026. You know, if that makes sense.
Oh,
so I just
okay.
Yeah. So just FYI. But the ones I'll mention are all released in 2026. So I'll start with some honorable mentions. One Piece from Netflix, the live action. I did not think much of the first season, but the second season was fantastic. Man. The second season was fantastic. It moved a lot faster. The acting was better. The writing better. There's a guy there's a character performance there that I think is sort of Emmy worthy and stuff like that. It made me cry like a little bitch. I won't reveal it too much here, but it's a wonderful, wonderful season of television.
So you're saying Netflix should push this?
I think so. For that guy particularly, I think so.
I don't think they will, but
they will. Yeah. Whether they should or not, irrelevant. I think it's Academy worthy and stuff like that. And that's in my opinion the only thing that matters, to be quite honest with you. And the other honorable mention, I will say, Fruin Beyond Journey's End season 2. The only reason why the honorable mention it is, despite the fact it's a wonderful season, it's only 10 episodes. The first season was 24. Average season of an anime is like 13 at least. So 10. You know what I mean? So it gets an honorable mention, but it is fantastic. If you like the first season, you should like the second season as well. It's a fantastic show for that. And the last honorable mention I have is Witch Hat Ashir, which I just saw. It's a wonderful show. That it's only 13 seasons. It's 13 episodes as well. If you like Harry Potter, if you like witchcraft and stuff like that, it's a wonderful show.
Which show?
The way Witch Hat Ashir.
Oh yes, that one.
Yeah. If I've seen a lot of witch shows and TV movies and stuff, but the way they express the witchcraft in the show is really, really cool. It's really unique and stuff like that. It's a wonderful
I didn't grab the anime title you said between One Piece and the Witch thing.
Oh, Fruin Beyond Journey's End.
Fruin.
Yeah,
like
Fruin. I've only mentioned the 3 shows. You know,
you're kind of like mumbling through this right here. So just let you know.
Sorry. I'm trying because I'm trying to get through the list as fast as possible because there might be a lot of titles. Okay. Have you seen any of these shows? These 3 so far?
No, not this year. Even the One Piece one, I was really looking forward to it, but I don't know. It kind of just fell in a moment where I just didn't have time, and I just haven't come back. So like,
it's
there we
tough,
go.
Man.
Yeah,
I say this every year now, every few months. It's just too much television, man. This is way too much. It's
too much.
It's a crippling amount of television. So now I'm going to mention TV shows from 2026 that I think are exceptional. Not only great, but also just exceptional. Because there's no reason to mention the so-so ones, the mediocre ones. But these are actual exceptional shows. First up is Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. What a fantastic show! I had no expectations going into it. What a charming, fun show! The pacing is incredible. You think it's one thing, and it's wonderful as that one thing, as a comedy kind of thing. But then it does Game of Thrones things. Game of Thrones finally kicks in towards the latter half of the episode, and it's just wonderful, man. Especially again, no disrespect to House of the Dragons. I've seen the first episode of House of the Dragons. I have not seen the second one, but man, if you told me, hey, which one of these shows I can see for the rest of my life, which one you want me to invest in, Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Big thumbs up, man. It's wonderful. Big thumbs up.
Although I will say that I've seen the first 2 episodes of season 3 of House of Dragons, and I'm still rather enjoying it.
Yeah, it's watchable. I'll give it that. But man, Night of the Seven Kingdoms is top tier stuff, man. It's good stuff. The other TV show that I think is wonderful is Jury Duty on Amazon, season 2. We live in a time of a lot of corporate downsizing, private equity, and then this reality show, comedy kind of reality show, reminds us humans matter, human interaction matters. You know what I mean? The people we meet at work kind of matters. So we spend so much time with them, I guess. It's just a wonderful show. If you get a chance to watch it, Jury Duty on Amazon, season 2, wonderful show. I will also mention Shoresy. Shoresy is about North Canada Amateur Hockey League. It's already season 5 that came out. They have one season per year, and season 5 was exceptional, especially for me, because this season of basketball, there was a lot of talk about what is ethical basketball in terms of foul baiting, flopping, and Shoresy, even though it's about hockey, also discusses this, because there's also ethics involved in what is right, the way to play hockey and stuff. Because there's a lot of flopping now. There's a lot of games and stuff trying to get people into the penalty box versus actually playing the game. So Shorzy season 5 is about that. And
why can I understand the title you're saying?
Shorzy? It's a weird name. Shorzy. Shoresy. It's on Hulu.
Shoresy. Shorzy.
Shorzy.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
It's the main character's nickname, I think. So that's why it's Shorzy. It's on Hulu. You can find it. Oh, Knights of the Seven Kingdoms. Obviously, it's on HBO, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And then what else I have on the list of 2026? Oh, is it time? Yes, I'm gonna see. Oh, Wonder Man on Disney Plus. I thought Wonder Man is a wonderful, wonderful show about passions, about where that takes you. It's all friendship, and on a very basic, elementary level, the thing I love most about Wonder Man is acting. Is usually two characters acting and the other person reacting to what's being the other person's performance, and on that level, it's a wonderful, wonderful show. Just see the two actors and stuff like that acting against each other. I love Wonder Man on Disney Plus.
I'm surprised they're renewing it for season 2.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if it was a big hit, but it got good publicity and good reviews and stuff like that.
I think it's a critical darling. I think not everybody liked it because it was very like a niche topic and not the most like superhero-ish show.
Irrelevant for the discussion.
Well, I mean, for us, it's irrelevant because we both enjoyed it. I'm just surprised it's getting a season 2 because I thought it was this one was one and done thing. But
it's number one. The only thing that really matters is the quality, and it's high quality. Whether people, the general pop, likes it or not, it's up to them. But I think if you want to discuss the business, I think because they want to stay in the Yaya Maki business. You know what I mean? He's a pretty famous actor. You know what I mean? And also the co-creator is Dustin Creighton. He did Shang-Chi, and also he's doing Spider-Man. So I think they want to stay in this business. You have a good relationship with him and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Right. So that's my guess. And saving the best for last, I'm going to say Jujutsu Kaisen season 3 is the best. One of the best seasons of television I've seen in a long time. It's everything you want in a TV show for season 3. You know what I mean? It's pushing the envelope in terms of what a television show is, what an animated show is, and it's also doing television show stuff. You know what I mean? In the sense that stuff that happened in season 1, season 2 reverberates in season 3. You know what I mean? There's consequences. You know what I mean? There's momentum build up. You know what I mean? Storylines are connecting from season 1, season 2 to season 3 and stuff like that. Jujutsu Kaisen season 3. It's wonderful. It's a big thumbs up. I think if you were to ask me what the best TV show I've seen this year, it's just Jujutsu Kaisen on Crunchyroll season 3.
Yeah, Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those anime that really transcends its genre in terms of popularity. It is one of those ones that people will call back to like decades from now, just like the classics of yesterday's anime, like Evangelion.
And I wasn't the biggest fan of the way season 2 ended. I thought season 2 ended brilliantly and stuff. I thought it ended like sort of a wet fart in terms of the animation. I think they ran out of time, ran out of money. I think they broke some of the animators. You know what I mean? I'm sure some of them there are some psych wards out in Japan with animators from working on Jujutsu Kaisen and stuff like that. But season 3 is fantastic. Big thumbs up. So shout out to that. All right. So now, did you want to add anything?
No. Keep going.
Yeah. So we're moving on to movies now. I just want to say real quick, movies. I'm on the same pace as I did last year, around mid 60s. So that's a good amount of 2026 movies from at the midway point, mid 60s.
Before you move on, you want to guess how many I have seen so far?
72.
81.
No, that's a good pace. That's a really good pace.
It would have been 83, but the two movies that I was going to watch online over the weekend, I did not watch. There's an Oscar Isaac movie on Netflix.
Nobody's watched that. No.
Isn't that good?
No, I heard it's not good.
Oh.
I mean, he didn't even do press for it. I don't see any Oscar Isaac interviews being pushed on my TikTok.
Well, that's Netflix's fault. And then there was the other one that I wanted to watch too, that I forgot. But go on.
You don't remember the name of it?
It's in my calendar. Oh no, okay. it's the brother thing with the wrestler guy. Oh, what the heck was it?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, he thinks he's picking up his brother from the hospital, but it's his Make-A-Wish brother from back.
Yeah, he was a big Cena, brother. Right? John Cena. There he goes. I wanted to watch that one. Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest thing right now is the same problem I've had in previous years. I just cannot stream movies at home. It's the same reason why I can't watch. It's hard for me to watch TV shows at home. My ADHD, my attention deficit syndrome plus pornography. I just can't stream movies at home. You know what I mean? Okay. It's just too much. It's just too much. I have to go to the theaters and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So, I just want to do honorable mentions. The biggest honorable mention I want to mention is actually Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 2 and also Blades of the Guardians, because I watched Supergirl on Thursday, and it's a terrible movie. So, but the thing is, it's a terrible movie.
A little harsh.
It's embarrassing that anybody made that movie and people associate it.
Yeah, it's a little harsh.
It's terrible. Anyway, as I was watching, because there was nothing else going on, because my brain could wander because nothing else happened on the screen. I was thinking, is the best in the category of action adventure, sci-fi / fantasy and stuff like that. I think Mortal Kombat 2 and Blades of the Guardians 2 are the two best. It's kind of sad to say because Supergirl is not it. Grogu and the Mandalorian is not it. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, sci-fi. You got Project Hail Mary. Come on.
No. That's not really adventure though. An adventure is a qualifier.
I will consider that adventurous, but okay.
Adventure implies that the guy wants to go on the adventure, right? Spoilers. But what do you call it? Master of the Universe is not it. So in terms of the ones I listed so far, it's like Mortal Kombat is really the best one. You know what I mean? So hopefully Spider-Man can turn the ship around. But it's been a bad year for action adventure movies and stuff like that. Anyway, let's get to the really good stuff. I'm starting with sort of the numerical order. I would say it kind of came and went. Nobody really talks about it. Unfortunately, it's 28 years later. If you Bone Temple, it's a wonderful movie, man. I think it's on Netflix right now. If you get a chance, people out there, watch 28 years later, Bone Temple. It's a wonderful performance, wonderful bit of directing. It's so I don't know. It's very rock and roll. It's very punk rock and stuff like that. It's unfortunate that the people didn't really gravitate toward it. It didn't make any money and stuff like that. That sucks. What do you call it? Oh, also honorable mention real quick. Crime 101. I know people were higher on it, kind of came and went also, but Crime 101 on Amazon. If you like crime stories, if you like heist movies, if you like atmosphere, Crime 101 on Amazon is really good. The movie that I still don't understand how they made it or how they filmed it, how they filmed something with so much foresight, and also a movie that's mixing different genres. The main genre is mock documentary, right? But they go ahead and mix other genres into it. And the movie I'm talking about, of course, is Nirvana, the movie, the show, the band, whatever it is.
Nirvana with 2 N's. I mean, 3 N's. The word.
Something like that. Yeah. It's wonderful, man. I had no idea who these guys were. I had no knowledge, not even this expectation, no knowledge of who people were. And I came out of that theater, big fan. And stuff. I don't know where you can stream it, but if you get a chance,
I have it on my Fandango at home.
No, okay.
So you can rent it. I don't know if anybody picked it up as a
streaming thing, right?
Let me take a look at that real quick. Go talk. I'll go look for it.
Oh, the next one you can stream right now is Sheep Detective. You can stream it on Amazon.com, Amazon Prime and stuff like that. Nice. Sheep Detective. If people get a chance, I think it made okay. It made good money, so people liked it and stuff like that. But I think it's one of the best movies of the year.
Here, check this out. So here, Ship Detective, love Ship Detective. According to this, coming to streaming July 24 on Hulu Disney Plus. Nirvana, the band, the show, the movie.
Yeah, that's good. I like it. Ship Detective, like I said, Amazon. It's like I said at the time, it's a kid story. It's a kid movie. It presents as one, but it's really not. There's a lot of depth. There's a lot. It's very funny. It's a great comedic performance. Shout out to Emma Thompson, who I think kind of steals the movie and stuff like that. It's a wonderful, wonderful movie. Sheep Detective. It's on Amazon. It's streaming on Amazon. And I will end it. Let me see. Is this the last one? I will. Oh, The Furious, of course, best martial arts movie in a long time. Best action movie of the year, The Furious. Shout out to. I mean, we've talked about it to death. So, shout out to The Furious. I think the best movie of the year is probably Project Hail Mary. You mentioned it earlier. Project Hail Mary. To me, it's what you want when you give a director and writers $200 million. You know what I mean? It's what you want in a Hollywood big budget movie. It's a movie where every department is working at its best. You know what I mean? The writing, the directing, the acting. is obvious. But you've seen behind. It's been out for a long time. You've seen the behind the scenes stuff. With the puppeteers, the costuming. The way they do the special effects and stuff like that. Certain scenes and stuff. Like I said, it's a movie where like everybody associated with the movie is working at the top of the game. You know what I mean? Also, music too. The music is wonderful. You know what I mean? So, Project Hail Mary. I would if you're asking what the best movie of the year is, I would say Project Hail Mary. Shout out to Project Hail Mary.
All right.
Now, if you have some movies that you want to recommend, or it's on your list of top movies, go ahead.
I do have some. I never did research to see if they're available for streaming right now. But I don't really want to do my top 20 just for the fact that I really think this is a spoiler to the end of the year. Because, my God, this first half of the year has given me so much good movies. It's kind of amazing.
I will say this, though. I will counter that by saying, even though all the movies I mentioned, I've loved very much, but I would still say I would not say there's been a 5-star A+ masterpiece I've seen.
How dare you?
They're very, very good. And I would say this year so far has been very electric in the sense that the box office, people are going to the theater. It's very energetic and stuff like that. I've mentioned earlier, I didn't see Michael because I heard it's a bad movie. But for 2 weeks, every time I went to go see another movie, people came out of Michael talking about Michael. You're talking about this, you know what I mean? I see a bunch of Generation X guys explain to the kids or their partners, like, hey, this is Michael, this is what his dancing and the Grammys mean, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so I'm just saying, using Michael as an example of sort of like the box office, the electricity, obsession, $200 million, you know what I mean? Super Mario Bros. All that stuff is true. But I just don't think there's been a masterpiece or a great movie yet. Anyway, sorry.
Okay, all right. Here, I will mention some stuff from my top 20 list that I'll see real quick if they are available for streaming. Oh, yeah, some of them are. All right. Some of these are stuff that I know Jiaming didn't care for, but whatever.
Because I'm a man of great taste. But yeah, go ahead.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die. Really enjoyed that movie. And that's available on Hulu. Yes, Hulu. It's if you like wacky, I don't want to say the premise because it's kind of like a spoiler, but it stars what's his face?
Devin. Oh, what is his face?
What's his face? Well,
you know that guy.
It's a Gore Verbinski movie. It's not necessarily his best movie, but
it certainly is not.
But I really enjoyed it. If I can remember Sam Rockwell's name.
Sam
Rockwell, that's his name. There we go. But yeah, it's a wacky movie. It's a wacky movie. There's a lot of wacky movies this past half year that I really enjoyed, and that's one of them. Another one is another wacky movie. I think this one Jiaming did like. Over Your Dead Body. Over Your Dead Body. That's the one. Yes. That's the one with the couple who are somewhat spoiler the premise, but tries to kill each other, and then it kind of goes from there. This one, unfortunately, go ahead.
Shout out to the latest, Sarah Weaver. No, not Samara. Weaver. Yeah, she's
daughter of Agent Smith.
No, she's the niece.
Niece.
Yeah, niece. Yeah.
According to this, it will be available on AMC Plus on July 31st. Yeah, Samara Weaving and what's his face? That guy. Over Your Dead Body.
Segel.
Yeah, Jason Segel. Yeah. It's another fun, wacky movie. Yeah, really enjoyed that one. Another one that I will also look. Tuner. Tuner, I believe, is still kind of limited release on movies in theaters. Let me see if I can find out the release year. That one is a guy who has a condition where everything he hears is super loud, so he has to wear earplugs and whatnot. And it also has this guy. What the heck, man? Dustin Hoffman, yeah, he's in it. Yeah. I really enjoyed this movie. I think it's somewhat, if you really think about it, the movie is something that you have seen before, but the execution is quite terrific. So I'm looking.
It's one of those movies where it knows a topic very, very well. Yeah. Like you said, the guy's a piano tuner. It knows that world very, very well, and it shows it to you. It talks about it and explains to you kind of in great detail. And from there, it diverts to two other storylines. I kind of wish it would have committed to one or the other. You know what I mean? They both kind of get a little bit shortchanged at the end, but it's a wonderful, wonderful movie. It's a very stylish movie. It's edited really well and stuff like that. But like I said, I like movies that knows the topic very, very well and talks about it. You know what I mean? Like it knows the world of piano tuning. You know what I mean? And listening and sound and stuff like that. And it's very, very good. And not to spoil too much of it or give too much into it, but there's a criminal element of it, and the people in that part of the storyline, it's wonderful. You know what I mean? Because they're not one dimensional. They're very well thought. You know what I mean? It's one. I love that part of it. The other part, like I said, I wish I would committed one. I wish I would have committed one to one storyline a little bit more and stuff like that. But it's wonderful. It's a wonderful pick. And strange enough, I don't want this is not a spoiler, but Albert hopefully knows this. I usually like when there's Asian representation. But I think at the very end, there's one too many Asians in this movie. I think hopefully I'll understand that joke. It gets a little bit weird. It's a little bit weird. Come on now. Okay. The guy's a little bit weird now. You know what I mean? It's a little bit weird. Anyway, go ahead. That's an inside joke for people who've seen the movie.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's a good pick. I like that pick a lot.
Next pick is actually my next pick is actually quite recent actually. Voicemails for Isabel on Netflix.
Okay.
This one is a rom-com, but it's definitely one of those rom-coms that there are also sad tears among the happy tears. And honestly, this is a movie where I'm surprised it's still made today. And not just because it's a rom-com, but the subject matter, one would argue, is kind of problematic. But somehow it works anyway. And a lot of it has to do with Zoe Deutsch. She is fantastic. She's so amazing in this one. Voicemails for Isabel on Netflix. I believe it's one of their top movies right now on Netflix. It's definitely worth watching if you're looking for a rom-com for today. And I'll do a few more here. I Love Boosters. I Love Boosters. Unfortunately, it's not streaming online. I don't really want to spoil this premise of the movie because this is another one of those wacky movies. So wacky.
This one I feel bad because I missed it in the theaters. Yeah. I should have watched it in the theater. I just couldn't figure out the time.
Yeah, it's a very the movie starts off somewhat like, oh, it's just gonna go this. Well, I watched this movie without seeing a trailer, so I didn't know how wacky it was gonna get. So this is my slight spoiler to you guys going to watch it. It does get kind of zany and crazy. But yeah, check out I Love Boosters if you like heist movies. Here's another one for you to watch.
Hopefully I'll catch I Love Boosters at some point. So, but shout out to Booch Riley, anti-capitalist progressive guy from Northern California.
Spoilers for the movie, Jiaming. Spoilers for the movie.
Yeah. I mean, if you see his other movie, what was his last movie with Stephen Young and what's that? I forgot what it's called. The one with the telemarketer. If you've seen that, you know what he's about. He's a good guy. He's a really good guy. But
the movie you're thinking of is Sorry to Bother You?
Sorry to Bother You. There you go. Shout out to him.
Okay. All right.
Any other movies you want to mention? You want to highlight?
Oh, I'll do one more. This is available on Hulu, Disney Plus. I believe I mentioned this on the podcast a while back. The Pizza Movie, very under the radar. It stars one of the kids from Stranger Things. It's another one of those wacky movies. Right. Another one of those wacky movies. It's kind of like trying to take the baton from Harold and Kumar, and then you got this movie. So Pizza
Does
Movie.
It also take place in one day and stuff like that?
It takes place in one night. So yeah, absolutely. So if I was going to compare it to any movie, it would be like a Harold and Kumar type, but in a more modern era type of style. Just like with Voicemail for Isabel, it's the way the movie is structured feels like it should have been made like 20 years ago, but with modern teens. So there we go. But yeah, I really enjoyed that one. So I'll end it with that one.
Okay, and I'll also just mention a couple of things as well, in the sense that I know it's about 2026, but I also want to mention, I want to harp on the fact that people should try, if they get a chance, watch older movies and stuff like that. Old movies are great, whether they were released 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 30, 40, 50 years ago. Old movies I saw for the first time this year include Bad Sleep Well, an old Kurosawa movie, The Bad Sleep Well. I saw for the first time Whispers of the Heart, the Studio Ghibli movie.
I love Whispers of the Heart.
It's a wonderful, wonderful, charming movie. And what made me sad is I looked up the Wikipedia page because I was thinking, hey, this is a really good movie. I know Miyazaki wrote it, but what happened to the director? What else has he done? Nope. Sorry, he passed away in like his early 40s. So it's like his only movie, I think. So poor bastard. But yeah. And also I want to mention other old movies that I've seen but rewatched in the theaters. Shout out to John Woo. I saw his 3 great like Hong Kong action movies and stuff. They're wonderful and stuff. I saw Pulp Fiction again. I saw what do you call it? Fight Club again in the theater and stuff like that. So if people get a chance, just if you get a chance, go watch older movies in the theater. And from watching those movies, those John Woo, Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, you know what I learned? I learned smoking is very cool. People should smoke more in the movies and stuff like that. Smoking is cool. So if there's one lesson I want people to take away from this podcast is smoking is cool. People should do it.
Okay.
That's it.
Speaking of old, shout out to the movie Pressure, starring the mummy guy. Damn it! Why am I so bad at names right now? But
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott's in it. Yes, the mummy guy.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser. Brendan Fraser.
You know what ruined this movie for me is a TikTok about making fun of it. You know what we need to make a movie about World War II. Not about the D-Day, not about the soldiers, but about the weather, man.
It's so fascinating too. Like this is a movie where you go in thinking like, how am I going to enjoy this? They're going to be talking about the weather, but it's a good movie. It legitimately is a good movie. So
speaking of older movies I saw for the first time, Trainspotting. For some reason I didn't see Trainspotting back in the day. But
okay.
If they re-released it, shout out to Trainspotting. Drugs, despite of what I said about smoking is cool, drugs is bad, guys. Don't do drugs. Drugs is really bad. You know what I mean? And what's really cool about this movie is it's not spoiler, but it's not. Drug addiction is one thing, but what I think the theme or the idea of this is going to be 30 years later, but the idea is the circle of friends that's created by your drug addiction. So quitting drugs is one thing; it's horrible, it's difficult, but the circle of friends, the people you travel with, is also an addiction and stuff like that. So that's also equally, if not harder, to give up and stuff like that. So shout out to Trainspotting, man. Don't do drugs, kid. Don't do drugs.
All right. Thanks for listening. You can find this podcast on Instagram, Blue Sky Threads, and YouTube at Stuff Juncture. You can find me, Albert, on Instagram and Letterboxd at Albert5x5 and Shirts of Albert.
You can find me on social media, JIAMINGLOU.
Music has been provided by Gloomy June. Updates, contact info, ways to support us, and everything else is on the show notes found on whowhatthewhereswhy.com. Before we go, let's give our 10 listeners some recommendations for this week.
We just spent like 15 minutes to give you recommendations. Come on, man.
You don't have any other recommendations?
You know what? Just go to the movies, watch TV shows, watch good stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. Well, I mean, I have a few, and one of them is Voicemails for Isabel on Netflix. I already said why I like this movie a lot. It's very enjoyable. Zoe Deutsch is fantastic in this one. And yeah, sad tears, happy tears, all that stuff.
Since it's Pride Month, real quick, I saw The Victus. It's a horror movie from Australia. The Victus is really good. I saw that a couple days ago. That's really good. Shout out to The Victus.
I did see that. I feel like the movie was very hampered by the fact that it's very low budget. Mm-hmm. Kind of wish there were some things about it that
I liked it. I given the fact that it's a low budget, if you compare low budget horror movies to horror movies, I thought it looked better. It has a better sense of place, the obsession and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If you talk about the actual look and cinematography and stuff. I actually understand this small town in somewhere in Australia and stuff like that. I really enjoy The Victus and stuff like that. It was really good.
I mentioned this on Letterboxd, and this isn't to scare people from watching this. I actually do recommend Leviticus also, but the message of this movie is definitely something. One of the reasons why you should watch it. It is. It's very. My issue with this, I don't know if listeners are going to have the same issue when they watch it, is I didn't believe the chemistry between the two leads. I just didn't work for me at all.
You homophobic bastard.
See, that's not it. That's not the reason why.
You thought they had better chemistry with the demon. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying that I felt like it was a one-sided relationship, and I just didn't believe the other side, and that kind of ruined it for me because the story really hinged on that, and I'm like, I don't believe it. I think the actual chemistry between two people is one thing, but I think the story is like, these are kids. This is not a forever after kind of like, they're soulmates. Like the movie, the plot itself, it tells you that, you know what I mean? But without spoiling. Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, plot wise, yes, but the plot wise wasn't enough for me. So that's the thing. I mean, I like the movie. I recommend it.
And homophobia. Don't forget your homophobia.
Okay. My recommendation besides Voicemail for Isabel is there's this YouTube video essay from Screen Crush called "Why is Hollywood Obsessed with Evil Superman Stories?" So I watched that one. And I thought it was really well said. I agree with it. So this is also like not really an FU to Snyderverse fans, but it's like an FU to Snyderverse fan. but yeah, it's good. Why is Hollywood obsessed with evil Superman stories? It's the links on the show notes. I recommend people who like superheroes and Superman specifically check this video essay out.
Speaking of YouTube essays and stuff, I'll recommend one too. Patrick Williams' latest YouTube essay is about like streaming companies big budget movies, original big budget movies, and how terrible they are. I've seen most of the video. I'm not quite done with it, but it's very good. I'm not recommending just because I agree with it, but I pretty much agree with everything. Apple, Netflix, they pour in hundreds of millions of dollars into these original movies and stuff like that, and they're just terrible, man. The one that I found really boring and dumb was last year. There was like a Kevin Hart one. It's directed by called Heist. I think it's called Heist by F. Gary Gray. These are all wonderful talent. But then I saw like 5 minutes of this, and it was terrible. It's a heist movie, but everybody's just like so low energy. Anyway. The whole video essay about how and why how big budget streaming original movies are terrible and stuff like that. Patrick Williams. Shout out to him.
Patrick H. Williams. It's spelled Willems. The title of the video essay that John is saying about is called "Why is Every Streaming Blockbuster So Bad?" Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I will argue that it's not every. Oddly enough, I think I actually unsubscribed from him because his essays are way too long now, and I didn't need the distraction.
That's why I said I can't. I only finish half of it. He makes some really good points, but he doesn't really need to do all that.
Because I was thinking, like, why didn't I come across that? Oh yeah, that's right. Because I unsubscribed for him because I never watch his videos because they're so freaking long now. So yeah.
But going back to the premise of the essay stuff, the you mentioned they're not all bad. Of course, not everything is all bad, all that stuff. But the batting average is super super low. I mean, I cannot think of maybe a handful of big budget streaming movies that are good and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I think it's rough out there, man. So.
Yep. All right. Well, there we go. This was episode 971. 72 of the Stuff and Junk Show. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining me and Jiaming, and only me and Jiaming, because we're the only ones here. Until next time, this podcast has been
While being professional.
Who What Where's Why production. It's called dedication, Jiaming. It's called dedication.
Professional people have to do professional things. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, look at that. We're actually over an hour. So you know what, listeners? Forget the whole flashback episode. I guess I don't need it anymore. So there we go, folks.
Edit that. Edit the beginning of the show.
I'll leave it in, whatever.